From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, September the 3rd, 2021. Israeli archaeologists have uncovered significant remains of the Great Synagogue of Vilna, which was destroyed by the Nazis during the Holocaust. The excavation in the Lithuanian capital for the synagogue began back in July of 2015. And Israel Antiquities Authority's Dr. John Seligman announced last week that it was now completed, with finds including the Torah Ark of the synagogue, as well as the raised podium or Bimah, and a silver yad, the pointer used while reading from the Torah. The excavation has been a joint venture of the Israel Antiquities Authority, together with Lithuania's Cultural Heritage Preservation Forces, the Goodwill Foundation, and the Jewish community of Lithuania. In another sign of developing ties between Israel and the United Arab Emirates, Israel Aerospace Industries announced they signed an agreement with Etihad Engineering last week. Reuters reports that the new partnership is for a facility in Abu Dhabi that will convert Boeing 777-300ER passenger planes into cargo aircraft. Israel Aerospace General Manager Yossi Melamed said the deal adds a significant tier to the relations between Israel and the Gulf states. He said additional agreements with companies in the region will arrive, and they will economically benefit all sides involved. The announcement, by the way, comes as Israel and the UAE mark the first anniversary of the Abraham Accords. Jewish and Israeli institutions and organizations are pitching in to help the people of Haiti after the devastating 7.2 earthquake that struck the Caribbean country on August the 14th. The Israeli humanitarian group IsraAid sent a delegation to Haiti, distributing relief items like family hygiene kits and safe water filters. The Consulate General of Israel in New York collected dozens of canned goods, diapers, baby food, and more to send to Haiti in partnership with New York State Assembly member Rodney's Bishot Hermelin, who had sent out a flyer for collections when the earthquake hit. She said everyone has been overwhelmingly gracious with their supplies and donations. She said Israel has been such a great ally and such a great friend for many years, noting that with the last earthquake, which was in 2010, Israel was the first country to come in. And help is also coming from Masbia, the kosher soup kitchen network leading a drive for Haiti relief, sending over $1 million worth of hand sanitizer and food pledged by members of the Jewish community. Members of the Jewish and Haitian communities kicked off the drive in Rockland County, New York, earlier this week, speaking about the urgent need, including remarks from Masbia Executive Director Alexander Rappaport.
Let's share what we got here, and we're going to send it to Haiti, to our brothers and sisters who are suffering from this earthquake.
Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Friday, September the 3rd. Live Shabbat services are coming up at 6 o'clock from New York City's Central Synagogue, followed by Shabbat services from the Hampton Synagogue. Then it's a concert with the Andalus Ensemble at 8:30 and the film Bad Faith at 9. Then a replay of services from the Hampton Synagogue and a replay from Central Synagogue. And coming up next, it's a look at this week's Torah Portion. And a reminder for you to mark your calendars for Rosh Hashanah services on JBS, which will begin Monday evening, September the 6th at 7 p.m. from the Hampton Synagogue and at 8 p.m. from Central Synagogue. And then Tuesday morning at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and 7 p.m. More information can always be found on our website, jbstv.org. And that's the JBS News Features edition for Friday, September the 3rd, 2021. I will be back with the news on Tuesday, wishing you a Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach, and Shana Tova. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.